Everybody, it's your boy MP, and this is the last big matchup we'll be covering on being the best scorer in the league. Yeah, I just used my Cockney vibe. Done? No. What you mean done? Like I know you're not talking about what Cockney.
No, yes, I am. That was them on the phone.
What did they say? Xander, right? You said the video did great. It had great engagement after I dropped 40 for the promo code.
They were.
Austin, what?
That's the problem, okay? It was too successful. Apparently, they blew past their entire marketing budget in 24 hours. They ran out.
So they don't... Austin, it's just really hard to understand. Are you telling me they don't have enough money to pay us?
That's exactly what I'm telling you. But hey, at least you don't have to use the thing anymore.
It's crazy.
I know. I'm sorry.
I was just getting used to using the thing, you know? I forgot one on the last road trip, and honestly, I didn't sleep well without it.
Well, listen, you can still do whatever you want in your private life, but do not let anyone see you wearing one in public, okay? No free advertising.
That's cold, Austin.
How you feeling?
And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead. Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. We'll watch the Boston Celtics in this one as they go up against the Denver Nuggets. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And for a few games now, we've talked about how determined MP is to be their driving force offensively.
And MP hasn't quite delivered on his expectations he put on himself to dominate in the scoring column. But I think he views tonight as a great opportunity to get back on track and gain some positive momentum moving forward.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, thanks. The Celtics this summer trading Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons, a player almost a decade younger. Simons' deep threat capability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now moving forward. He can fit in defensively. He could be a long-term contributor, guys.
He's more than capable. Okay, Shams, thank you. So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Murray out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's buckets in at the three, small forward.
Exploding off the floor. Give Tatum room and he will show off his athleticism at your expense.
And we're about a minute into the first. Gordon with a screen on Tatum. Here's MP, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Two teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Greg, and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, BA, you just gotta push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
Boucher's checked in for Boston. There's Simons with a three. The shot no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Buckets passes to Murray. MP, a screen on White. Back to MP. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. MP's got 5 points.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
Shoots a fadeaway. Jokic grabs the board.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Jokic the screen. The drive by MP. Pass to Jokic. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
The youngster, MP, keeping that head on a swivel.
Outside, Brown. Tatum against MP. The three, and it's Tatum with the three. Tatum's got his third bucket of the night. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Jokic with a screen on Tatum. Out to Gordon from the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
and both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Simons, coming off a solid outing against Chicago. And the basket by Boucher.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. MP outside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Tatum, shot is good. He's got 10.
Such good play from Tatum near the hoop that time.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. MP against Tatum. Gordon, they kick it out to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Gordon with a screen on Tatum. Here's MP. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Oh my, powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Outside White. Pass to Tatum. Driving in. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And that's 12 points for Jason Tatum. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. MP looking around. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Back to you, Brian.
Allie, thank you.
Well, it's so impressive how Jason Tatum has just continued to strengthen his game. He's a star who isn't easily satisfied by his own play and always wants to do more.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And there's a pick. Pass to Tatum. Launches it. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Gordon with a screen on Tatum. Here's buckets. Rebound Boston. And going against Denver, their first meeting on the year.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
This is a potential finals preview, as good as it gets early in the season.
Here's buckets. Following the 3 by Boston. Pass to Gordon. Brown with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Hardaway grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 5. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
MP against Tatum. Boucher outside. Tatum passes to Boucher. 6 to shoot. Tatum, a screen on Gordon. And here's Brown for 3. First shot won't go. For Denver, they've gone an impressive 8 of 9. MP drives in. Oh, rejected by Boucher. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. And here's Brown for three. Again, the miss by Boston.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
On the court for Denver. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Tim Hardaway is out there with Jamal Murray, and it's buckets in at the three. Now here's Brown. He's got 5. Pass to Tatum. MP with the block.
Oh, look at the feistiness from MP.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA...
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back up.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Count that one. Buckets has got 19 points.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Outside Tatum. Simons against Murray. Simons passes to Tatum. Boston again missing.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Simons outside. On the wing, Tatum, covered by Jokic. He was all alone on that one. He's got 22.
Well, look, you're talking about one of the more dynamic scorers in this league. Jason Tatum putting on a show.
Gotta get done inside. MP.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside White. Pass to Boucher. Simons outside. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Denver moving it around. Buckets. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
You love to see MP just attack that rim. Young players, take note.
Tatum passes to White. Simons outside. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. And Anthony Simons has grown his reputation. But he still flies a little under the radar stand.
BA, he hasn't been in high visibility situations like an epic playoff game that puts you on everyone's map. But opponents sure fear him and respect him.
And Boston with some changes. Tillman comes in for Boucher, and it's Peyton Pritchard in for White. And the switch here also for Denver. Johnson, he's checked in for Murray.
Well, look, Tatum has the length and strength to do damage in there.
Jokic with a screen on Tatum. Here's MP. MP on the take.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Back to Simons. Over Johnson. Again, Boston.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Jokic with a screen on Tatum. MP, the pass to Jokic. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Celtics trail by 7. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Tillman with a screen. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Here's Tillman. Outside, Brown. Shot clock at 6. Tillman with a screen. Pulls up on the wing. Again, Boston.
Great call having Brown run pick and roll. He is so confident with the ball in his hands.
Denver leading by 5. MP outside. Jokic with a screen on Tatum. MP with it. Now guarded by Brown. MP, a screen on Brown. And here's Gordon from the arc.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Free throw good. Brown. Stan, one thing about Jaylen Brown, he seems so composed out there.
Yeah, B.A., he's very calm. Doesn't waste energy. You love a player who's this focused and calculated.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Queta comes in for Tillman. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. And Denver with a change here too. Brown's checked in.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
MP outside. Here's MP taking it inside. Tatum with a steal. And Boston pushing it up now. Hardaway against Brown. Outside Tatum. Out to Simons. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Denver. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's Simons. 7 points in the game. Here's Tatum. Nice look inside from Tatum.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Pass to Brown. Outside Hardaway. MP right side. Gordon with a screen on Tatum. From deep, MP. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. MP getting it done for the Nuggets. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome to our halftime show.
Well, they've worked the ball inside at every turn. This is your type of game, Shaq.
Yeah, the closer to the cup, the better.
And how about we move it on over for a preview of who we might be seeing in the dunk contest this year. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an